Whoop whoop. What's up? What's up? Much mother, much motherfucking wicked clown love to all fams. Whoop whoop. Sorry about the quality of this video. Our internet's being cut off tomorrow, but I just want to say what's up to the fam. One o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I don't know what's up. We're having to use a non-active Boost mobile phone on Wi-Fi, so it is what it is. That's why the video's so jerky herky bullshit. Alright. So, besides sleeping, give y'all update. Only one person from my channel here has donated to my GoFundMe, but thank you for that. Pretty much so far I've whittled down the truck price to $1,300. Like I say, you can find my GoFundMe on one of my other videos. It's still in there, the link. But yeah, I've been noticing on GoFundMe and everything, like, people are putting some real bullshit up there for their GoFundMe and all. And I mean, it's stupid. Some of the stuff they're putting up there. And here I am, I'm trying to, get this truck so my wife, who has steel rods in her neck to her waist, it's hard on her, walking to doctor's visits, everything. Like today, for instance, we went down to Dollar General dumpster. I know it sounds kind of bad that you get food out of the dumpster to eat, but that's all we can do. I mean, it's like this. The food stamp office, right? They don't consider having to use your SSI check to pay for a vehicle so you can get doctor visits and everything like that as a bill. So I'm pretty much right now for the next 2 months. This month I got to pay out $700 out of my $733 check to pay on the truck, and then October 31st I got to pay the last $600, and then I'll have the truck. But I mean, if people would just donate like $10 each, $10 don't seem like much, but it goes a long way. But I know times are hard right now for everybody. See, this stupid video keeps stopping and starting. Sorry, guys. But I get $20 a month food stamps for 2 people to eat off of. Man, you can't eat off of that. And it's hard for us to get the food banks because we ain't got no wheels. I hate this phone already. Let's see here. Let me clear this crap out. Maybe it'll work better. All right, there. Anyway, um, been a long day. Uh, oh yeah. Uh, I mean, it's hard to get around, especially Wilkesboro. They got a city bus, but you gotta have $3 in order to get on of it. And I mean, hell, if you're broke, you broke. From here at the house, it's like 8 miles to Walmart. That's hard to do, you know. And I don't know what to do, guys. I really don't. Plus, I mean, with the stress and everything, right now, uh, December, December, I gotta pay out my whole $700 check to get everything we've had to pawn in the pawn shop because we've been pawning all our stuff and TVs, all our DVDs, all my tools and everything's in the pawn shop because we was trying to get food for the house so we could eat and so we could feed it both me and my wife plus our 2 dogs. People be like, get rid of your dogs. You know, I'm not getting rid of my dogs. My dogs are my kids. You know, I mean, that would be like saying, you know, if you got a child living in your house, that'd be like, okay, take the child to the dog pound. You can't afford to feed it. That's bullshit. I can't do that. And I know after December, I got to put back $500 every month until May. Until May. So whenever we move down to Florida, because my wife's dad is not doing that great. And I mean, I really want her to be able to spend time with her daddy, you know, since he's getting bad off. Because me, I don't have no family. Literally, I have no living family except for her family. And her family has took me in like, you know, like I'm one of their own. And Jesse's daddy, I mean, I don't know. He's the closest thing I've ever had to a father. My dad was murdered when I was, let's see, born 77. He was murdered in 79. 79, yeah. So I was 2 years old, never even got to meet him. And, you know, I love Jesse's daddy like he's my own daddy. And I don't know. I just wish there was more I could do. Because, I mean, when me and Jesse first got together 8 years ago, as of November 1st, at that time, I had a friend named Leslie who was living with them down there in Florida. I was here in Wilkes County. And Leslie was such a good friend that I walked from Wilkes County to Port St. Joe, Florida. At that time, I was camping out in the woods. You know, I walked from here to there with a 210-pound backpack on my back. Had all my camping supplies, tent, everything. And the way that happened was I got to Florida, and Leslie had her boyfriend in the jail in Alabama. So we walked from St. Joe all the way to Alabama. I got me a little work up there, got us in a motel room. Uh, and then Leslie introduced me to my beautiful wife, Jessica Michelle Pace. Sitting right over there. That beautiful woman. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you what. Honestly, I've been through a lot of shit. Dated quite a few girls. And none of them was ever as good, loving, loyal, as perfect as Jessie. I mean, only thing I can say is when me and Jessie got together, that was a blessing from God. Because I have never met anybody in my life, as far as dating wise, or being with, as Jessica. With my scoliosis, ADHD, opposition defiant, all that stuff, my mental crap. I'm trying to think how I can put it for y'all. Think of the most perfect woman you could ever imagine. And now times that by 10. And that's my baby over there. I literally love the ground she walks on. A man could not get any more lucky than have a beautiful woman like that. That's why I'm trying so hard to get this truck so I can get her back down there to her daddy and her sister, my niece and nephew. And do you guys ever get to where it's like you take one step forward and you get knocked back 3 steps every time? That's how it is for me. I mean, I am trying so hard just to I guess you could say just to provide for her, my son and my daughter, which is my doggies, to be able to get down to Florida and help take care of my niece and nephew and her sister, her daddy, her mama. But it just seems like nobody wants to help on my GoFundMe at all. I mean, you got a kid sitting there on GoFundMe, right? And after all this stuff happened in Texas and Florida with the hurricanes and the next one's coming, they're asking for bullshit. I mean, you got people out here without clothing, without food, without anything. And these people are putting on GoFundMe about, oh, I want me a PS4. Will somebody help me? What the heck is a PS4 going to do for you? You can't eat it. You can't drive it. You can't wear it. It's stupid. I've had my GoFundMe on there. I think since, let's see, March or April of this year. And only $10 has been raised. The rest of the time I've been wearing it down month by month, use my SSI money that we could have well, actually need it for food for this house. But Jesse told me not to pawn my stuff, but I pawned it because I was not going to let my wife and my son and my daughter go hungry. I do whatever it takes to take care of her and them doggies. And I just wish that people would be a little more help you out, you know, especially when you actually need it. I know they say pray. I've prayed. I pray and pray and pray every night. It's like on Facebook, I've got a group on there. If y'all are interested, juggalos, juggalettes, you know, whoop whoop. It's called Wicked Clown United on Facebook. It's a group specifically for juggalos and juggalettes. Clown family. My GoFundMe's on there. If you want to look me up on Facebook, it's under Tommy Young. The picture icon is with a little hatchet man. It says Juggalo. I mean, if y'all want to help out, with the GoFundMe, if you can, I mean, $10. Hell, if a lot of people donated $10 to that, it'd be great. Because y'all really don't realize how much $10 adds up. I'll tell you what I'm going to do for y'all. Just so I can show you that I'm not bullshitting you. I'm going to take y'all in the kitchen. Show you my refrigerator, my freezer. And I'm going to show you my cabinets of what food we got. That's what I'm going to do. This phone is at 24%, so it should still run. Let me take y'all in there. So, let's go to the kitchen, shall we? This way you know I ain't bullshitting you about not having any food in the house. Because if I had a truck, I could actually get out to the food banks, which is not in town where we live. And way too far for either one of us to walk. So let's go in here, shall we? Turn this light on. Now you can see. Alright. There's our cabinet. Yeah, as you can see. Now, thankfully, our neighbors gave us a bunch of canned food. I mean, it's vegetables, but hey, it's food. So here's this. That's just all vegetables, beans and stuff like that. That's our food supply. There's our freezer. Ice trays. Bag of ice. And some kind of soup crap that the food pantry gave us. It looks like, I don't know what the hell it is. Maybe some kind of noodle pasta or something. Now, here's our refrigerator. Our neighbors downstairs last night, thank God, went out of their pocket and bought us just one pizza, but that's all they could afford. We have a box of cereal that we eat with water. Of course, you see water, jelly. Got some kind of little pasta noodles they gave us. Got bread, almost empty bag of chips, pizza. Down over here, we got a couple boxes of apple pies that we found in the Dollar General dumpster, but they're still good. That's our food. That is our food. It's another reason I need that truck, but nobody wants to donate to my GoFundMe so I can get the truck. I don't know. I really don't know. Plus, lately, I've been getting sick on the stomach a lot for some reason. I don't know why, and can't keep nothing down. Like right now, my stomach's boiling. I mean, we're not rich by no means. There's our little TV and everything. Shouldn't have stood up. Stomach's messed up again. Bad. Oh boy, that ain't good. But I'm just trying to survive and trying to take care of them. I don't know. I'm at the end of my leash, pretty much. I don't know what to do. You ever get down enough and discouraged enough that you're just ready to do something stupid in order to provide for your family? I'm not just talking about stupid, I'm talking about real stupid. I'm at that point. Tired all the time from walking everywhere. I generally check in a 10-mile radius, I guess you could say, or maybe 8-mile radius every day. I walk all over the places I know that would throw out food and stuff like that. Electronics I could fix and sell just to be able to provide for her and my 2 doggies. And it's like totally wearing me down. Most days it feels like I got 1,000 pounds on my shoulder. Hoping that water stays on my stomach. I know times are hard right now for everybody. I know that. Especially with everything that's been happening, going on. I mean, shit's rough right now. And it would just be nice to get help. I don't know, maybe one of you guys out there, girls, can help. I don't know. Like I said, I don't owe but $1,300 on that truck. Next month, matter of fact, 28th this month is when we get our checks. It's already gone because I got to put $700 on the truck this month in order to October 31st put $600 on it. Then and hope that with the last $130 I got out of my check plus whatever she's got left out of hers after paying rent and lights, that we got enough to tag and insurance it. Because if so, then I'll be able to make it, drive to the food banks and stuff like that. Maybe get some more food. Hell, I don't know. Jesse, can you bring up my GoFundMe? I'm gonna get her to bring up the GoFundMe so I can give you the actual address to the GoFundMe link. You know, all my life I've worked, strived, and hard, and never asked nobody for nothing. If I didn't have it or couldn't afford it, I'd just do without. But it's hard for me to ask anybody for help, ever. I was raised up that you don't ask nobody for help. If you can't do it yourself, you don't need it. And I've got more responsibility now. I got a girl to take care, my wife to take care of, my doggies to take care of. When I get to Florida, I gotta help take care of my niece and nephew. So let me see if it'll show up without being backwards. Okay, let's see if I get it to show the website. Maybe y'all can see that. It's well, if you know anything about computers, you know how to do this. It's HTTPS two dots // www dot GoFundMe.com / lowercase letters Evil Monkey. Thank you, baby. So I guess for once in my life, I'm actually going to ask for help. If there's any way any of y'all out there sees this, could donate $10 to it, or whatever, it would help. A lot of people who do the GoFundMe, not judging, is all on drugs, and that's all they use the money for. You know, it's stupid. Don't get me wrong now. I smoke my green. I smoke my weed whenever I can afford it, every once in a while. Not all the time, but I love my weed. It helps me actually sleep at night. The doctors has tried giving me sleeping pills and all this other crap. It don't work. The only thing that I have actually found that works for putting me to sleep is cannabis. Smoke a half a joint before I go to bed. I'm out. I get a good peaceful night's rest. But can't afford that when you're trying to provide food for the house and buy a truck and everything else. I know the Bible says you should pray about it. Cast your cares at the foot of the cross is what it says. And the Lord will provide. I believe strongly in God. believe in the love of the clown family. Whoop whoop. Wicked clown, wicked clowns for life. But even the clown family's having problems now. You know, a lot of us, we're in the same boat, a lot of us out there. And I just wish there was some help for us. I mean, you can see right now I'm tired. I'm like really, really tired. But if I lay down, because of my ADHD, I can't go to sleep. I just cannot sleep. It takes me over an hour, maybe 2 hours to actually go to sleep. I don't know, people. I'm just burned out. I mean, I'd love to be able to go through my friend Richard Gray on Facebook. He does flawless modding, and buy me a new PS3 or PS3 jailbroken PS3 so I can get on GTA and play. But there's more important things than a PlayStation. Like getting the truck so I can get around and get food for the house. Getting our stuff out of the pawn shop. I don't know. My phone's acting stupid again. Sorry, guys. Stupid plug in the wall. There. Plus, tomorrow my internet's being cut off because I can't pay it. So I'll only be able to use the library's Wi-Fi to do any broadcasts and whatnot. Sorry. Like I said, very, very bad upset stomach. Probably a viral thing, and I can't even afford to go to the hospital for it. Yep, definitely upset stomach. Oh, not good. I don't know what the deal is with the world today. On my Facebook, I've been posting the pictures of, videos where, what do you think about a cop that takes a black man? Don't matter what his skin color is, but he's a black guy. And he gets him in handcuffs, face down on the ground. And just kicks him in the face or beats him up. What do you think about that? Cops getting away with anything. Like, for instance, I've got a friend of mine who lives here in Wilkes County. Now, peep this one out. He wears proudly his hatchet. Whoop whoop. But due to the fact that he has a hatchet man tattoo on his neck, the food stamp office here in Wilkes County don't want to help him. They gave him his food stamps after a big fight. He can't get a job because everybody's so judgmental of juggalos. The cops here have stopped me 4 times asking, "Oh, what are you, a gang member?" No. We're fams. We're not a gang member. I think that's part of the reason why I only get $20 a month food stamps. It's because they don't like the fact that I'm a juggalo. Well, they don't like it. Oh well. It's my choice. It's my life. I try to look out for the fams, you know. Hey, what's up, Wicked Clowns, Heartless Family? But, I mean, see, if I could ever get like, let's say October 31st, I'll have the truck. And God willing, I'll be able to put tags and insurance on it. Because if we can, then we can get out to the food banks and have some food in the house. I got neighbors over here that lives, alright. Y'all tell me if this is fair or not. They got a 13-year-old daughter. Okay. They screw them over on the food stamps. They ain't got no way to get to the food bank. Luckily, their neighbors helping them out with food and everything. That's another reason I need a truck, so I can take them to the food banks and make sure they got food for that kid. I don't know. Literally, I've considered doing some very illegal shit just to provide for my family. My granddaddy was a moonshiner, I'm proud to say it. I've been thinking about starting up a whiskey still out in the middle of the woods. Start making moonshine. Sell it. Try to bring in some extra profit. But if I get busted, I'll be gone for 10 to 15. I can't do that. I've got to provide for my family. Even the stores around this county won't let you put up a flyer for a GoFundMe outside on the wall or outside their door or anything, because it's not important enough. So, I mean, what the hell's a man supposed to do, you know? Hell, I don't know. If y'all got any ideas, like I say, you can message me on Facebook, Tommy Young. I got the little juggalo hatchet man in red with white background. You can look at my wife's name, Jessica Young. Or what's your other one?
My other one's Jessica Young.
Both of them are?
My first one I'm using is Jessica Michelle Page Young.
The main one she's using is Jessica Michelle Pace. That's Pace. Pace. Young. You can look her up. Give her some ideas. Holler at her. Sorry, I am burnout. I am literally so tired I just can't sleep. Eyes burning and everything, but guys, I don't know what to do. Oh, that's another thing I should tell y'all about too. Check this out. Now, you know how churches are not supposed to judge you. Well, here in Wilkes County, unless you're dressed up all nicey pretty pimpin', they don't want you in their church around here. If you're like me, got a bunch of tattoos, especially on your arms and everything, they judge you. They look at you like you're trash. They won't help you. Nothing. They won't do nothing for you. So I don't know. Wish I wasn't sick on my stomach. Because I do not feel good at all. I really actually feel sick on my stomach right now. But ain't nothing I can do about it. Anyway, I'm going to get off here because I feel like I'm going to be sick anyway. But I love all y'all. Much motherfucking wicked clown love to all y'all. Whoop whoop. Y'all have a blessed night. Like I say, if you know anybody or if you can get anybody to donate to my GoFundMe, it would be a blessing. Good night to all y'all. Stay safe, for real. And God bless you all. Good night, fams.